Sit back, strap in, and get ready for After Hours with TC Restani. This is Abigail Harwich, executive producer, welcoming you to the show. And now, TC Restani!
Alrighty there. Welcome to the After Hours of TC Restani, the podcast on TC Restani, emanating from the palatial podcast penthouse here at Restani Productions for another fun-filled episode of, guess what? You guessed it, After Hours. I'm going to round the horn right now to introduce my esteemed panel of experts, starting on my immediate right, Mr. Ricky Bittman.
Hey, okay, we got to remind everybody, if you got to call in, you got to turn down your radio. Stay tasty. I'm going to talk like this for the rest of the show.
Stay tasty.
Something that's having tasty over there. You, Mr. Onion Ring over there, Quincy Briscoe, the milkman.
Onion.
These are tasty. Onion rings sometimes are a tasty snack.
Yeah, a tasty snack. How many of you woofed down so far before the mics went hot?
Oh, probably about 7, 8 of them.
Yeah, look at the grease everywhere.
It's the word.
There's a picture on the screen right now of Quincy enjoying onion rings.
Well, tonight I had this thing for onion rings, so no, we're going to try some.
You didn't have a craving for your mayonnaise sub?
Well, I had a craving, well, that was last week, with all that extra mayo. Tonight we're going to try some onion rings with a little salt and milk. You know what? That's a good snack, too, once in a while.
How come you didn't get mayonnaise to dunk the onion rings in?
Well, I should have thought that.
Shit, yeah.
That does sound actually pretty good, I have to admit.
Right. Well, I do. You know what? I do that at Kelly's when I get the onion rings. I use their tartar sauce.
I was going to say, it's like a poor man's tartar sauce.
Right. Oh, look, spilling it everywhere.
Well, I hate when the onion pulls out of the batter. That pisses me off.
What do you mean pull out of the batter?
When you bite it and the onion comes out of the batter, and it's just the limp onion hangs from your lip.
Oh,
You
yeah.
look like a shrunken head.
Well, yeah, that's half the fun of eating onion rings.
Oh, is it? I
It's
didn't know
half
that.
the fun,
Half the fun. Well,
of eating onion
those
rings.
must be a hell of a batch of onion rings, then, if that's half the fun.
Well, enjoy your onion rings. We'll come back to you over there once you've digested your onion rings.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like you're getting vegetables. Is onion rings?
This is as close to vegetables as he's going to get right there is onion rings.
You don't like vegetables, huh?
Well, mashed potatoes once in a while with peas.
But that's not really, all right, the peas I'll give you. Mashed potato is not it's a vegetable technically, but it's a starch. And what shit do you put in your mashed potatoes? You're not just making potatoes and eating it raw.
Only
All
nice.
right, well, mashed potatoes,
Didn't you
peas.
say you mix cotton balls in with it to make them like nice and heavy?
No, not cotton balls, margarine.
I must
Of
have
course, margarine.
Margarine.
And salt.
Oh,
well, of course,
You're going to have
salt.
the margarine and salt over
And,
there.
well, that is not, I thought they considered potatoes a vegetable.
They are technically a vegetable, but they're not like a green vegetable like broccoli or string beans or asparagus. They're a starch.
Starch.
Yeah, not the shit you put on your shirt when you clean it.
I was going to say,
Be a delicious shirt you're wearing there, Ricky.
Yeah. Can I put some margarine all over it?
yeah, that's 2 different kinds of starch. Cooking starch and starch for shirts.
That's right.
Right. And Skorsky and starch.
Starch can touch.
There you go. I think I just got a little onion in
Yeah,
my
I think
eye
I saw
there.
that fly right across
Fly
the room.
across there.
Got to put the COVID screens back up like the old days.
Here we go. I'll put that little box that I have right there.
I find that interesting, though.
What, the starches?
No,
or-
no, and just completely, you're okay the way you are. That's why I tell you, you're fascinating.
Well, thank you. And so on you guys.
Oh, well, I mean, not to the degree you
But
are.
you didn't offer us any onion rings.
I told you, get some here. Yeah, get some.
I'm going to try one of these.
Go ahead.
You try. I'm not touching
No,
that.
you can't. I'm going to try one of these sons of bitches. Let me get a good one down here.
All right, let's see.
Try one.
Get a good one.
Okay, I'm going to take this one.
Oh, wow. That's not even a ring. That looks like a roadkill.
I don't even think there's onion. Oh, no, there was onion in there. Okay, this is just batter. They taste like onion rings, that's for sure. And a lot of salt.
Well, I told you, onion rings, my guess, it's like 3 cubes of shortening melted down in the vat, and they cook them for like 375 for about maybe 10 minutes.
They're not horrible, but I just got to say, I'm all set now on onion rings for probably a good 6 months. That's how I feel about onion
Really?
rings. Yeah.
I enjoy onion rings maybe like 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah.
But they got to be from Kelly's.
Well, and I think, I know what you're talking about, because Kelly's has a certain kind of batter that those onion rings, they're not like that,
That's
right?
wilted.
Yeah, but it's like the batter is almost different. I don't know how to explain it, because down at Grimsby's here, they hell of an onion ring.
Okay.
Really good.
You can tell what are fresh onion rings or the frozen ones.
I think those are frozen.
I think those are frozen. Kelly's ones, they're like the Taj Mahal
Yeah, you
of
can see
onion
them
rings.
shaking the onions in that big plastic thing.
And they're very good and they taste amazing.
Yeah.
Not to give a shout out to Kelly's or anything.
No, but I mean,
because I got a bone to pick with them.
Really?
They're not open till 3 a.m. anymore. Like they used to be on the beach. You know, you got the Hungry Horrors.
Didn't they used to be open like all? Was it 3? Was that when they closed?
It was like 3 or 4 in the morning
Okay,
on the
'cause
beach.
I used to go
on
there.
the beach,
Yeah, I used to go there.
and they were only closed 2 days a year. Can you remember the 2 days?
Christmas,
And
Thanksgiving.
correct.
Well, don't forget New Year's Eve.
No, they were open
they're
on New
open.
Year's Eve. Yeah, well, they used to be.
I told the story here on the podcast when I was waiting tables and I used to get out. You know, you're a night owl when you're a waiter. Anyone out there who's waited tables knows you don't have many friends that are out of the service industry. So you're gonna looking for people to hang out. If there's nobody to hang out with, you know, what do? You go and grab something to eat at like 3 a.m.
Right.
So where do I go the night before Thanksgiving?
Kelly's.
Now, granted, back then I was like running every other day. I was running 3 or 4 miles. I was in a lot better shape, but you know, and it was a really kind of one of those like snowy nights where the wind is blowing and like you can see the snow moving on the
Sure,
street.
it's the best time to go.
So I parked down the road and I'm walking and I could see the guys in the window just like leaning there, like watching me come. Like, who's this jerk coming to eat roast beef sandwiches before the biggest meal of the year? But you know, I had a couple, so I was, you know, you get hungry when you do that.
What did you get?
I probably just got fries, a Coke, and a roast beef with just cheese.
Just cheese. Well, you know, Thanksgiving in a couple hours.
Yeah, I was
so,
watching
you know,
my calories too.
It's
you know.
just an appetizer.
But I did remember, I went running the next day, I remember, and right before my meal, so that was always good.
And
Those days are behind me now. But
and you were able to still fit a piece of turkey.
oh, you kidding me? Like I said, back in those days, you know, I'm a young man. Everything I'm eating I'm just burning it off.
Now you just run to the can to get rid of it.
Yeah. Have to do my walks.
Speaking of that, I guess we're talking about bowel movements.
Yeah, let's do it.
On the show. Welcome to the Bowel Movement Talk.
Yeah.
I went to the Newbridge Cafe,
Oh,
which is very good.
this week.
When I usually go every other week on either like a Tuesday or Wednesday.
I didn't know that.
I go like around lunchtime.
Okay.
Around lunchtime. And I get my salad. The salads there are unbelievable because the
dressing?
salad dressing is like crack.
Yeah.
And their eggplant parm is very, very, very good. But I had a hankering for clam chowder.
Okay.
All right. They give you a nice, good portion of clam chowder.
right.
And it's delicious. I'm not saying it's not delicious. It is delicious. But the older I get, I think there's something in the mixture.
Really?
It's like a laxative for me.
Maybe you're lactose intolerant.
I don't drink milk.
Maybe, but there's milk.
I know, yeah, I know, but you could be right.
They say your body changes every 7 years.
All right, well, then, damn it. It could be, because I haven't had clam chowder for the longest time. And it was so good. I mean, thick clams. Nice. No, they don't overdo it with the potatoes, which is really good. It was outstanding. But literally, I had it as the appetizer, and I'm waiting for.
Oh no! So this happened in the restaurant.
Oh, this happened in the restaurant. Yeah. So I'm just sitting there.
All right, that is quick.
I'm just sitting there. You know, I have my seltzer water and lime. You know,
Yeah.
chatting it up with some of the waitresses that have been there forever.
Yeah.
And it's like that scene in Dumb and Dumber.
You just know there's a point of no return.
It's like, because I hadn't anything to eat.
I was going to say, did you have anything that
No,
morning?
I did
Nothing?
not. I had nothing to eat. I didn't eat, and the last time I ate was like the night before. So you're talking well over.
And what did you eat then, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I came home and I had a couple hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, that wouldn't do it.
That wouldn't do it because I have those all the
It's got to
time.
be the chowdery.
So I'm just sitting there.
Oh boy.
Right into the bathroom.
Now, did you come back to the table? Now, did you leave food on the table?
No. They hadn't served it yet.
Oh, okay.
No,
all right.
they hadn't served it.
So you're between the,
This was
the chowder and your...
And my main meal.
Yes.
This was literally minutes.
So the main meal was the
Eggplant and salad.
Okay.
Right. So,
And you had no trouble with that?
zero.
Interesting.
No, so I think I could have developed lactose intolerance. If
Or maybe somebody in the kitchen was sabotaging you.
would they pour a laxative in it?
Well, you know, you're a celebrity. Some people are jealous.
That is true. But
gotta be
I
careful.
don't think so. This place is awesome. I love this place.
Okay.
And but I won't be getting that for quite a while.
Yeah. Well,
No.
unless you, well, you know, there's certain foods. Did you ever hear that sugar-free
Gum?
gummy bears?
No, I did not know about
Sugar-free
those.
gummy bears are supposed to have an incredibly powerful diuretic effect.
Really?
You got to eat the whole bag, whatever like a normal bag is, like you find in CVS, but it's got to be sugar-free. And they say, And I was listening to a podcast that this has like an unbelievable effect. So maybe somebody dropped a couple of sugar-free gummy bears.
Maybe they could have. I don't know. I was not in the kitchen. But
You should try this place. There's a place in Medford called Mrs. Murphy's.
Okay. Any relation to Dr. McMurphy?
No, this is Murphy. No Mick.
Oh,
Murphy.
no Mick in front of it. Okay.
It's a little Irish. I went there Saturday night, and for an appetizer, I had a potato leek soup.
Potato leek soup.
Now, it sounds terrible, but it's Irish, and there's butter in the soup, and they serve it with this brown bread that's toasted. And I'm telling you, it was out of this world. You would really like it. It was thick, hearty. It looks like it tastes like oatmeal. But when the flavors, just bursting with flavors. I'm telling you.
Peasant food.
Oh, it was delicious. And I had a steak and ale pie.
A what?
Steak and ale.
Steak
pie?
and ale. Steak and pie. Ale. Like a beer, like an alcohol.
Not nails. Just
They
And the nails. I couldn't resist. I got that.
I know what you're talking about.
you can't resist. They like braise the beef in this brown Irish ale.
Well, it's coming up on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, and it was delicious. And it was like they make it like a chicken pot pie where they put this flaky crust over it.
Don't bring up chicken pot pie with him because he didn't even know what it was until about a month ago.
Wait a minute.
Howard and him were going at it down here. He didn't even know what a chicken pot. You've been on this planet for almost 63 years. How do you not know what a chicken pot pie is?
Until now, it's just like a big pie shell with chicken, but soft chicken with different style chicken.
Yeah. You've never have you had one now?
No,
You won't try it?
my thing when I like chicken once in a while is like either KFC drumsticks
Jesus
or
Christ.
banquet brand
Frozen,
drumsticks. But chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie is outstanding.
It's one of the most heartiest, delicious meals of the winter.
You can have it also on the 4th of July. You
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to. Basically, what it is, Quincy, it's a pie crust, and they put in there. It's more like a Thanksgiving dinner in a weird way. It has chicken parts, white meat, none of this other crap that has
You can buy them with dark meat.
I don't like that.
That's the best.
The white chicken meat. It has vegetables in there. And how do they thicken it up? It's like a gravy. Where's Leo?
I'm sorry.
He's not going to answer. He's never even had one.
Well, they would do it like any gravy. You
flour.
Yeah,
and
the flour, the
your
drippings,
giblets.
and all that stuff. It's nice.
It's damn good.
It's like a thick stew. You ever have a can of beef, Dinty Moore's beef stew?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Just change everything in there from beef to chicken, and that's a
Chicken stew.
And they put it in. They put it like TC was saying, a crust over the top. It's delightful. You would actually like it, although you never know.
We used to get them up at Hot's Turkey Farm.
Oh yeah, I remember that place.
Oh, those was good.
Yeah, I
Those
remember
were
that. That place was
real
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
It was a little ways away in Nashua, but it was worth it.
We went there for Thanksgiving dinner one year. You know what my old man said on the way home? Never again. That's what he said. So-
Why was that?
Why didn't he want to go it again?
Yeah.
He likes his dinner at home, watching football.
Fall
and,
asleep.
at the table. And he wasn't even that. It was just like he likes his
Routine.
He worked hard for all of us, and that was his one thing. He wanted his Thanksgiving dinner. But my mother convinced him that it was going to be good, and she even said on the way home, "Yeah, I missed cooking it." So, but you got to try a chicken pot pie. But I'm going to tell you something about chicken pot pie. Everyone around here, you know what they say when you mention chicken pot pie? What's the place they always mention?
I don't know.
You ever hear Harrow's chicken pot pie?
Oh, yeah. I don't like that.
And they get these two guys. You don't like that place?
No.
Good. It's finally nice to meet somebody else with. Every time I eat it, I get almost that same effect.
The
you
clam
got from
chowder effect?
But it's just, but it doesn't. But it's like I just don't feel right. I don't know what the hell they use, but everyone goes, "Oh, they're the best. Those chicken pies from Harrow's. Oh, they're the best. They're awful nice.
Thanksgiving, you got to go on the list in
Oh, you have to order way ahead, and they'll line out there, and we love them. And I'm telling you right now, I would take a Mrs. Bud's frozen chicken pot pie over those any day. Now, see, those come frozen. You would like that because it was once frozen.
And you can put it in the microwave, Quincy.
No, you can't because it comes in those metal things. You got to bake it in the
Do
oven.
you think that really affects him? Doesn't matter.
Well, to affect the microwave, burn the house down.
Yeah, that's true. You can't put metal in the microwave.
You need to try a chicken pot pie someday. Go home, tell everybody, all your servants and everything that you want to do a chicken pot pie.
Go to Pond Street and say, listen, chicken pot pie.
My treat.
I don't know, maybe one tiny piece of
What are you afraid of?
because I'm used to like I said, one style of chicken now.
You're used
and
to the frozen crap.
Yeah, but you got to remember though, fried chicken and the crusted brown stuff on the piece of chicken is the best part. What's that?
The
skin?
batter.
The fried
The
skin.
batter.
Yeah,
Just like your onion rings. I bet if I looked in that container right now, there'd be onion in there, no batter. Let me look. Let me look.
Well, that's the best part.
Okay, all right. Well, there is quite a healthy amount of batter in there.
That's tomorrow's breakfast right there, right?
That's right.
You're gonna have
some
it.
of it.
You're gonna have it with you. What's tomorrow's breakfast? Is it tuna or bologna?
Bologna now. Last week was tuna.
Okay, now here I gotta pick a bone with
See,
you right
this is
here.
fascinating.
I gotta pick a bone with you. You're a die-hard Catholic, right, Quincy?
Uh-oh.
I guess.
And it's Lent. You're not supposed to have any meat of any kind on Friday during Lent, and you're woofing bologna. You're gonna go to hell.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're not supposed to have any meat of any kind. You can have fish, so if you had your little tuna gimmick, you'd be fine. But you're woofing down bologna. You're going straight down, and you're going to be burning.
All you have to do is tell them.
Tell them who?
I have conversations with my partner, and
Who's your partner?
the gentleman that's taking me home.
We're supposed to be secret.
What are you talking about?
I just told you, the gentleman that's taking me home.
The German?
The gentleman.
Oh.
The goddamn Germans ain't got nothing to do with it.
So a gentleman caller is taking you home,
Goddamn
eh?
Germans have got nothing to do with it. We say, shut up, one sure the time.
All right, fine. Okay, whoever's taking you home there.
Christ.
Is he
Christ.
I was going to say, is he handsome?
Is Christ is your co-pilot? Remember those bumper stickers that
Yeah.
on the cars?
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah.
So he approves of the bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, I believe. And not only do I believe, but I go out there and serve. When I get hungry, it's like
What are you, a waiter?
serving. In other words, we walk around in this place. We go out, do projects together.
Well, what does this have to do with bologna?
Because if I ask them, it's like, you can have bologna. With mustard on white bread.
He said that to you?
Yeah.
So Jesus is a fan of Wonder Bread.
Well, maybe sometimes Wonder, but 95% of the time, if I can find it, which I can,
All right, we got to.
markdown breads. Like,
Markdown bread.
Well,
Discount bread. So Jesus
well,
isn't good enough for Wonder Bread.
well,
He's good
not-
enough for discount bread.
well, maybe not discount, store brand breads.
Oh, every bread you can find at a store, but you're buying discount bread. What was it? Something that fell on the floor and someone stepped on it?
No, what I mean
Hey, I got
by
a question for you. Is it okay if I have a bologna sandwich on Friday during Lent? Nobody's answer. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what your friend thinks.
See what the answer is.
Oh, they're not talking today.
Well, it's Thursday. It's the night before Friday, so maybe they're
I
doing
can't get it to talk because I haven't used this in a while. But here's what he said. That's a classic Lent question. Generally, no. A bologna sandwich wouldn't be okay on Friday during Lent. Bologna is made from meat, and the tradition for Catholics during Lenten Fridays, is to abstain from meat. So,
Then, all right, then one day I'll
listen.
have
If I
toast.
was God, I would give you a pass just because I like you.
When is this Lent?
It's been going on since Ash Wednesday.
It's 40 days during the season of Easter.
And it ends on Easter Sunday.
Actually, it ends on the Thursday before Easter. A lot of people don't realize that.
How does it end? Because Good Friday is the next day.
It ends on Thursday, trust me.
But you still can't have meat on Good Friday.
Well, that's right, but I mean, Lent ends.
Oh, Lent ends.
Technically, I'm going to tell you right now, as a Catholic, Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, you're supposed to abstain from meat. The rest is kind of like just do the best you can. Because I'll tell you right now, one day, Lent, Friday, opening day for the Red Sox fell on a Friday during Lent, and everyone was like, "Oh, we can't have hot dogs." So that cardinal we had, not Law, who was after him? Or maybe it's the guy we got now. What's his name? Joe Blow there. He gave everyone a dispensation for Lent and said, "Go ahead, eat your hot dogs." So if it's that easy just to go, I wouldn't put too much.
And if St. Patrick's Day happens to fall on a Friday.
That too, yeah, because you can eat your corned beef and cabbage.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, you know what? Since you are a servant of God and you are very loyal,
Yes, I am.
I think they're going to give you a pass on the bologna.
Plus, I mean, how much meat is in bologna? Let's talk about it.
There's actually no real meat in that bologna.
Yeah.
It's all processed.
I think it's like they take all the slippers from the old folks' home when the old people die, and they put it in a big grinder, and they make bologna out of the old slippers.
Well, they are pink, most of those
yeah,
slippers.
that's what I mean.
So, yeah.
What do you mean slippers?
Like the old ladies, those flat slippers you just put your toes in and they shuffle around.
Hey, Quincy, you.
Oh,
Well,
Edith passed away. Put it in the bin for the bologna.
Yeah, just put it in there, and they take their slippers and they put it in this big vat, and they get this big black guy coming in, and he churns it with a crank. Goes, here we go.
I never thought of it that way.
Well, it's almost like the chicken nuggets at McDonald's. Did you ever see the mixture for that?
Yeah, it's like pink
It looks like
slime or
bubble
something.
gum, yeah.
So really, it's mostly a little bit of meat and a lot of slippers. So that's really all you're eating.
I knew a ring rat named Slippers.
I never really thought of it.
Yeah.
Especially, I get Oscar
Bedroom
Mayer.
slippers. Yeah. Only the best for you. Jesus
Well, is that
Christ.
slippers or is that?
No, that's probably more slippers than meat in that one.
I never really.
You know who has great pink?
We're gonna get.
Fingernail polish. I saw her walking in the hall. She
It's
was
my
going,
dirty mind now. Now, see how I'm the one.
She
to
was
blame.
going off for a meeting and whatnot. She's a busy girl now. Now the construction
apparently.
of the construction of the set is taking way.
Yeah, I haven't got any freebies lately,
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe you want some bologna?
except for that Wayne Newton ticket. But I mean, that's coming up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Good for Wayne.
I told you that, right?
I know you did last week. Yeah.
I can't wait to see
Speaking
that.
of last week,
Yeah.
we did I sent an important message. How did the response go? There's no better place to ask it than on our show here.
Yeah.
Hey.
In fact, that no one knows what you're talking about.
Speaking of, we got breaking news here.
Uh-oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Remember that painting of Quincy up there?
Yes.
The young lady who did that painting sent her picture in. Look what she's doing.
She's drinking milk.
Yeah, look at that.
Salute you.
Hold on, I gotta
Here's a
send.
toast.
I gotta send your picture back to them.
This is breaking
Hold
news.
on, because
Live
the-
as it happens here.
Now,
For
hold
those of you who don't know what we're talking about.
Hold up that milk and give a big. Actually, you know what? Can you give them the picture to hold too, so she knows what we're doing?
Sure. Hold on for 2 seconds.
This'll make it nice,
Wait,
'cause she was-
just take over the show for
Well,
right now.
because she'll get a kick out of this. We got fan interaction right here, for Christ's sakes. Let's capitalize on this.
This is unique.
Hold
original.
up that-
Hold up your own picture over
Yeah,
there.
hold
Don't-
up. TC's
Put your
doing-
milk down for Christ's
I am.
Jesus.
You're confusing them.
Getting all the onion ring juice all over the frame.
Oh, I wipe my hands.
And hold up your milk too. Smile, holding them both up.
Hold
We
up
gotta-
the
we gotta
milk,
see your
Quincy. You have
face.
both hands for crying out loud.
There we go. All right, hold on. 1, 2, 3. All right. We'll
So
send that
there's the
off.
picture on the screen right now. They were see the painting or the caricature of Quincy in his that'll be in his left hand over there. That is not Chat GPT. That's an actual hand-drawn photo that one of our fans drew like a year or so
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
And now interacting. Wow, as it happens. What
I
was
think
it?
that's Milena. I think
Milena.
Milena Rosarich.
Tremendous artist. Tremendous artist.
It is. That's a classic right there.
And
That was exciting.
That was bigger than the moon
Yeah,
landing.
it's happening
here.
in real time. It was like getting a phone call. Like, oh my God, the phones are ringing.
Now, do you hate people that don't answer their phones anymore? I hate that.
Yeah, I have to confess, I'm
What?
one of those guys. Doug Palumbo's looking at us like, don't you lie, Ricky, don't you lie.
No, why don't people? I mean, I get it if you're doing, if you're in school or at work or whatnot.
Yeah, I will not answer them during work hours. When I'm out at the print shop, I can't.
I always answer my phone.
Yeah, you're good like that.
I don't. I prefer that to sit and texting.
Yeah, there's something we said, but you know what? Sometimes it's just,
Granted, there's like a multiple people in a text chat ring. Yeah, obviously you can't talk to all at one time. You're not going to set up Zoom to say you're coming down for dinner.
Right.
But if I'm chatting with some people like I haven't talked to in a long period of time, most of the people I went to high school with all talk on the phone. They text every once in a while.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I was better at it. I just, I got an older sister. If she called, I would think something's wrong. My other sister, who's just a little bit older than me, but I got one that's in her like mid-70s. If she called, I'd be like, oh my God, what the hell happened? But this isn't just it's just certain people. This is pretty much everyone. I'm just not like, of course, if you would have called me. I mean, I know there's like important show business, but
maybe they text. Like I said, I got to finish. At least I got to serve someone on this show here. Maybe they text a certain celebrity who got
Steve
arrested.
Martin, you mean?
No, someone who got arrested for drinking and
Oh,
driving.
Brittany.
Did they get that? She get the message in
Oh,
that?
yeah, she's out of jail already.
Good. So, I'm glad you took my advice.
Yeah.
Just pay the fine and get out of the jail and go back to what you're doing.
Do you answer the phone when it rings?
Yes.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
I'm not a big phone guy, especially like between 5 and 7. Like when I have to put in a long day of entertaining and other things that I do, I'm trying to just disconnect from the world and like, damn. So it's one of those things.
Now that we're putting the show back together, I'm on business calls and just random
Thank
people.
God you handle that end of it because I couldn't do it.
What do I do on the talk show? I talk.
That's right.
So I don't mind talking to people on the phone. So anybody out
You
there,
don't get sick of it?
Nah. If you have my phone number out there and you want to shoot the shit, give me a call.
Do you think Art Bell, when he got off the air, sat down on the phone ring, you didn't think he goes, "Oh, come on"?
It could be. I guarantee you, he had a direct line to one of those cat houses out there. No question.
You think he frequented them?
You want to see aliens? Dead ones? I've got one in my basement. But there's a price to see E.T.
That's
Do the chicken dance. The Kingdom of Nod. No, the Kingdom of Nye.
Nye. That's an actual place. When Sean Tempesta was on the
Yeah.
program, he lives right near there.
Nye County. I learned that on Patrol Live.
Right, because I was like, wait a minute. There's actually, I thought when we said the Kingdom of Nye, I was figuring like this
I did
medieval
too.
castle in the clouds or something.
That's some reference I'm not hooking up. Like it's some
Right.
sort of Dungeons and Dragons reference, because as much as I thought that game was fascinating, I'm like, I can't.
or is that like a code word for Area 51
Exactly.
or something?
Like I should know what that is.
But
now,
it's Nye County. Like we're in Middlesex County, it's Nye County.
But I didn't understand that till On Patrol Live came on, which I got a bone to pick with this show. This was one of my favorite shows.
Which one was this?
was originally called Live PD
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
on A&E,
yeah.
and then COVID broke out, and then Black Lives Matter, so they had to pull the plug on it. Then it came back, and A&E wouldn't air it, so Reels Network picked it up, and Reels Network, boom, ratings. And I mean, they're cleaning up with
Through
this thing.
the roof.
because it's a great show. But somewhere in the last year and a half to 2 years, I noticed 90% of the coverage, and this is live on-air coverage, they're just pulling cars over. Now, granted, every now and then that will result in arrest, but back before then, they were going into barrooms where there was fights. They were going into houses when there were fights. They're chasing people over fences, jumping this, jumping that, doing all this stuff. Now it is the worst show on television. I'm on the Facebook groups and I comment about that, telling people how it's called On Patrol Lame now, and they just vilify me for having the balls to say the truth. And the truth is the show sucks.
The truth will set you free from global tyranny.
What's that from?
What are you looking at?
There was a light shining over there and it was distracting me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no, it was distracting me because I thought maybe that I was seeing lights, and that's not a good thing.
What are you, Jimmy Snooker? Hey, brother, do you see the lights?
It's not a good thing when you see flashes of light, people. If you're seeing flashes of light,
Stroke.
go get your eyes checked. No, it's so Friday, right? Oh, what's this past Friday? Had all these plans to go out for a really nice dinner. Okay, now 5 o'clock, I'm heading home. I get this text from Tosh. Can you call me?
She didn't call. She just texted.
That's right.
Now, if she needed you to call, why didn't she just call you?
Well, she knew I was leaving, and she might have thought I was in the car, and she wanted me, she knew that's...
Hands free.
Well, no, she knew that was the sign that something's serious. So I'm like, oh, dear God. So I rush out to the car, and she's crying when I call her. And I didn't know what this was about. She has eye issues and everything. All of a sudden, she got up from her job. She was walking around the office, and boom, flashes. She's seen flashes of light in her eyes. She thought she had a detached retina. Now, I don't know if you've ever run into anybody that experiences that, but it requires a serious surgical procedure. And part of the recuperation process, you have to almost lay flat for 8 weeks or something like that. Ugh. Like you have to lay down with your face. You can't really do any of this. So I was like, oh. So we had to rush over to Mass Eye last Friday. The good news is she just got her follow-up appointment today. It is not that. She's just got some issues with her eyes, and it's a symptom that's now diminishing. But, man, I'm telling you, that was scary. So just telling people, take care of your eyes. A lot of people neglect their eyes. If you don't have an eye doctor, go get your eyes checked. Do you have an eye doctor?
Oh, yeah, and she's stacked.
Why did I not see that coming?
But you know what? The turnoff is her breath.
Oh, really? Well, because they got to get close.
Yeah. I'm staring
Yeah. That's bad when people... I always wonder if I have bad breath. You know how you can smell your own breath? You know how it's tough to do that? Lean your head way back, right?
Yeah.
Breathe out. And then bring your nose forward. That's the test right there. I invented that.
Wow.
The Bittman breath test.
The Bittman breath test.
Nobody seems impressed with it. You lean back, I'm telling you, I just smelled it. My breath I could use some gum right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you have cheese balls.
Yeah, that's true.
Down,
and tomato soup.
So I'm telling you, I know Tasha had those problems. I'm telling you, What have I been telling you to have her do?
Chiropractor.
Go to a chiropractor.
Yeah, then she'll be crippled, for Christ's sake, and I'll be wiping her
please.
bum.
Okay, am I crippled? I've been going to a chiropractor for over 10 years.
You're of healthy Irish stock. She's half Italian.
Half Irish.
Oh, that's true. You're both the same then. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do see all these videos on Facebook that like they say, okay, hold your hand like this and do it, and then you turn and the guy's back goes, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like it would feel so good.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, I used to watch the guy out of Texas, Dr. Gregory Johnson. He's the guy who invented the ring dinger.
What's that?
Oh, you don't know what the ring dinger is?
No,
oh, this is like
isn't that a delicious pastry?
Oh, it could be. Hey, this guy's one of the most brilliant marketers in history for his chiropractor practice.
What's the name again, Patrick?
No, his name is Dr. Gregory Johnson.
My fucking memory. Jesus.
So he brings in all these smoking hot girls in yoga pants.
I like it already.
And he puts them down on the table face first, and he's adjusting their, the lower lumbar region, and he's basically massaging their ass.
Yeah. Well, it has to be done.
But the ring dinger is a spinal decompression. Now, most people don't think they're having their spine decompressed. I mean, you've had your spine since conception, right?
Right, yeah.
And it's
They didn't put it in.
And depending on how old you are, you've had it for your entire life. So what he does is he lies you flat on your back, and he lifts up your legs, so it's like your legs are up on like this little gimmick.
Yeah.
And then he puts a towel around your neck. And he just goes, and he just like
Die.
He makes you relax. He's like, turn your belly into jelly, and he yanks underneath your chin. Your head goes out like this, decompresses.
It can't be good.
Everybody that's ever had it was like, I thought my head was going to come off, but the satisfaction you feel like you're floating. So it hasn't.
But and tell me if this is true though. People say when you get chiropractical. I don't know if that's a word. Procedures. Aren't you addicted to them that you have to keep getting them?
Well, it's not a one-time quick fix. Yeah. You have to go back and get the nervous system. See, I had the vertigo problems, right?
Yeah, that's bad.
And I got them really, really bad.
Yeah.
And after I had my heart surgery, I had one that lasted for 4 months.
Vertigo for 4 months?
Not continuous spinning, but it was. I had it for a week.
I think I would have killed myself.
I almost did. I had it for a week, and they literally had to like put me not in a coma, but like
even a day.
They had to like knock me out because it was really bad. And I had
his wallet.
I had my surgery and all this other stuff, and I went back to my chiropractor who knew I was having heart surgery, and I went back maybe like 6 weeks later, and I laid down on the table. I didn't have yoga pants on, by the way. And he immediately said, "Did you have a vertigo spell?"
Ooh.
And I go, "Yeah." And he didn't know. I go, "Yeah, a really bad one." He goes, "I can tell. Your atlas bone, which is the very top vertebrae,
I remember you mentioning that
is
to me,
out of alignment. And when it does that, it pinches your brainstem.
Mm-hmm.
So it pinches your brainstem. So every week now I have to go to the chiropractor and they have to push it back into place.
Every week?
Every week.
What's that set you back?
With Restani Productions Insurance,
Wow.
my copay is $25.
That's
It's
not too
worth
bad.
it. Trust me, it's worth it. Have you ever had that?
$25 a week and the Peter Wu soup. You must be rolling in it, huh?
Well, but I'm telling you, chiropractic. Everybody thinks it's witch doctory and all that other stuff. I'm telling you.
No, I won't say that. I do see the merit in it. I just feel like I'm going to be the exception to the rule. I'm going to be the one that he paralyzes and goes, well, you signed this document there, Mr. Bittman. There's really nothing we can do for you. Goodbye.
If I haven't been paralyzed doing flips on concrete and all this other stuff, it ain't going to happen on the table.
I'm a dainty flower.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying that if I'm telling you, a lot of people have these problems, the vertigo problems, the dizziness, or other things like that, and it's all attached to your central nervous system. I'm not shilling.
No, I believe that, but I just don't.
The chiropractor, but I've been going to them for over 15 years now.
Boy, do I need my fingernails cut. Well, listen, do you think he would benefit from it? Would you go to a chiropractor?
Only if I really need it.
You need a ring dinger, no question about it.
You know what that is?
No.
We just talked about it for the last 20 minutes.
All right. Well,
not an onion ring dinger, all right?
They stick a broom up your ass and make you run around the room so you can sweep up. That's a ring dinger.
It's a janitorial adjustment.
You see him hold his pants up, galloping around.
chiropractic
with a broom hanging
custodial
out of his ass.
custodial arts.
Now, if I need one, I'll get one.
All right, fine. All right. Well, at least you're game for it. Maybe we'll try that one night.
Do we have one of those floor buffers for like the studio floor?
Oh, one of those giant ones?
Yeah.
No.
We might get you on one of those and ride it around.
Well,
the
you
studio.
used to bring down that stupid electric belt sander.
Yeah.
And offer people treatments.
Start doing that again.
All right, so for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, how old was this electric belt sander? You used to know an electric belt sander is what carpenters use on wood to sand them.
Well, first of all, it wasn't a belt sander, it was a vibrator.
I thought it was a belt sander.
No, belt sanders are,
You brought your vibrator down?
But
Nice.
but didn't this have something to do with sandpaper?
okay, first of all, a vibrator sander, and belt sanders,
Okay.
belt sanders go round and around.
Gotcha.
A vibrator is just vibrates, but you take off the sandpaper, okay? And then you
Right.
put the vibrator sander.
You didn't buy this at Amazing on Route 1, did you?
No, you can get.
Okay, all right.
You can get the
Different type of vibrator.
You could get vibrating sanders almost anywhere else.
Really? Can I go to Papagino's and get one?
No, you have to go to whoever sells electric sanders.
All right, well.
And anyway,
Yeah.
and the whole idea of the vibrator is like you put it on an aching part of the body, and
Yeah.
it just relaxes the aching part from the back to your knee joints to.
Well, you used to bring that down here and used to offer people like massages for them.
Yeah, that burnt it out.
Yeah, how old was that thing?
It was old.
All right, I remember one time, this is my original chiropractor, was right next door to Restani Productions. I'm over there getting an adjustment, and he comes wandering in, and he goes, "Why are you here? You don't need this. I have the belt sander next door."
The chiropractor must have loved that.
Well, the chiropractor actually got a kick out of him. He's like, well, Quincy, that does this and that to the lateral collaterals and laterals. And he's like, yeah, but it feels good.
Did you ever put the belt sander on the ground and like straddle it while you're looking at a Playboy?
No.
Oh, you're missing out. I'll tell you right.
Did you ever massage your gums with it?
Yeah.
You could have been the inventor of the Sibian.
Oh, God.
Get the poison out of your system? You ever hear that clip from Howard Stern?
No.
He had the inventor of the Sibian in the studio, and he used to have he'd hold women while they were on it. He would coach them through it. And this is how he spoke. He would say, if you're going to, achieve climax, he'd call it getting the poison out of your system. So he'd have this beautiful girl on it, and she'd be like going through the throws. I don't want to make the moans.
The
but he goes,
motions.
That's it, Raven. Get the poison out of your system. Okay, there you go. Let it go. And she was like, she would explode. That thing apparently works, but you could have been maybe he saw you with the belt sander and he goes, that gives me an idea.
Now, you used to carry that on your motorcycle in the back on your milk crate on the motorcycle. I mean, what else was in there? You're like the door-to-door chiropractor.
You ever get two belt sanders and wear them like shoes and just ride down the street? Here I come on the run.
Here we come on the run with the burger on the bun and a dab of Coke on the side. Oh, we taste to the tickle with the fried dill pickle. Our potatoes are french fried. Our burgers pan can beat because we fry them all meat. Cry. When you drive away, a tip on our tray. Well, we'll go bye. And we'll go bye.
Woo! TC wants to kill me right now.
And on that note, we're going to take a big-time commercial break, and we're right back after this belt sanding.
Hello, I'm Abigail Harwich, the new executive producer of After Hours with TC Restani, and I want you to be on our award-winning talk show. Whether it's a Zoomcast, or a podcast, or right here in our studio, follow the information that's on the screen. I can't wait to see you on After Hours with TC Restani.
Welcome back from that big-time commercial break. No, that wasn't Quincy's belt sander. Now, what did you retired that one? Why haven't you gone up to Home Depot and bought a new one?
I get a chance, somewhere along the line, yeah, we'll get one.
All right. Well, maybe we can use some of the sponsor money that we have coming in right now. I understand you're going to be plugging right now Cousin Leo's Used Cars.
Need a car? Need a deal? Cousin Leo's Used Cars is for you. Sedans, coupes, even that one in the back, Leo says, is basically new. if you don't look too close. Every car is guaranteed to leave the lot in one piece. So cruise on down to Cousin Leo's Used Cars, located down there on the boulevard. Leo will make you an offer you can't refuse. A proud sponsor of Restani Productions.
Unbelievable. I've seen a lot of people going to his used car lot.
Hey, listen, this is the time people buy cars. The snow's melting. They want to get all fired up for the summer.
Right. I haven't driven any. I haven't gone for any test drives or anything like that. But if Cousin Leo says they're good, they're good.
I've always believed what he said.
Some people have, yeah.
There's no oomph in that parking lot.
No, I don't think Jerry Pearlswick went in and bought a car.
No.
He could have though. No. But
he could have.
But Cousin Leo wasn't selling used cars at that point in time.
Speaking of springtime, how'd you like the little taste of summer we got this week?
The 75-degree weather
nice? It was
out
almost
there?
80 one day.
Almost 80.
Oh, it was so nice. Did you like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Did you run around in the backyard?
You're almost 80, right?
No,
Oh, close to. You're closer to 80 than any of us down here.
I resent that.
I'm right behind
Why do
you.
you resent that? You're older than everybody here. How can you resent your age?
Well, I don't think I'm 80, but
I said you're closer to 80 than anybody down here. And say you're 80. We know you're not 80.
maybe halfway there. But I'm not gonna dwell on
You're
it.
63 and...
Two.
But you'll be 63 this year. That's halfway to 80? I thought halfway to 80 was 40.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really thought about.
You're halfway plus 23. All right.
Try not to think about it.
So we're getting back to the weather. Yes, it was very nice.
It was gorgeous. It was nice. We were sleeping with the window open.
I did the same thing.
Which
I
I
aired out
love
the
doing.
Restani mansion down there because the windows haven't been cracked since prior to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and it's been bitter cold for the longest time.
It has been. I'm not a big fan of the cold. I like the cold to a certain degree. No pun intended.
It's been a bitch of a winter the past about, 10 weeks, maybe 10, 12
We've had
weeks.
2 blizzards.
Yeah.
2 blizzards.
But I tell you, it's almost gone now.
It is almost gone, but I heard through the grapevine that we may be getting some snow tonight.
I got a little coming down 93 tonight. I'm not going to lie, between 5 and 5:30.
No, that was just Bull washing his hair.
No head and shoulders.
He's disappeared again.
What do you mean?
He usually calls me at least once a month. I know he's still around because I call up there trying to track him down. He's like, oh, Mr. Montana's busy right now. He's entertaining down there. Oh, he's in the bingo room.
Well, good for him.
All the things I've done for him, he can't even pick up a phone.
But, it's good for him. It's good for him.
I understand that completely. But listen, I need to get in contact with him because I need him to come down here and film some things before we do the relaunch.
Oh, well, then if that's the
and
case.
whatnot, but I'm too busy playing the bingo.
Why don't you go up there and play the bingo with him? Film him.
I'm all set. I'm not going up there playing the bingo up
You
there.
don't need that.
No, I visited him a couple times up there.
Yeah, we're all depressed enough.
It's not a depressing place. It's a very nice place, but he's like, he's like king shit in there.
Yeah,
all right?
that's true. Well,
It's like, you ever been movie Bad Boys with Sean Penn?
Of course.
Remember when Paco Moreno came in after he raped Ali Sheedy and whatnot? And he goes, Hey, O'Brien, I hear you're king shit in here.
Yeah.
That's what Bull is up at this joint.
Well, it's good to be the king of something.
Well, you've been a Burger King a lot of times.
It's true.
But, yeah, Quincy, you ever think about going into an assisted living home?
I bet. I know some people who have thought of him doing that.
Or a retirement home?
What, to go entertain?
No, to live.
To live.
Only as a last resort, but you know what?
Why? That guy's Bull's up there playing bingo. You always hit me, we ain't going to play bingo again. He's playing bingo all the time.
Yeah, maybe we should go move in with him.
They have entertainers up there. They have, 3 square meals a day.
Lots of vegetables.
They go on little trips and all this other fun stuff. And you're sitting down here eating onion rings.
Something I'd have to investigate.
What do you mean investigate? You know Bull. Bull's been at this place now for like 2 years.
What if TC's chauffeur tonight, instead of driving you to Pond Street, took you to some other place and said, here's where you live now?
You have to investigate it, have a little talk before I can really.
We wouldn't let that happen.
Bull's there. We already know it's a nice place. I'm not going to take you to like some phone booth and leave you there. I don't even know I could because I don't think phone booths exist anymore.
I miss phone booths.
But I'm just saying, you wouldn't want to go to one of these places and, it's around-the-clock care. You do a shitload of activities. You can have all the milk you want, all right? Why wouldn't you want to do that? What do you do during the week other than eat bologna and tuna fish?
Drink milk.
And drink milk.
They just told you I drink milk to go with the bologna.
What if they had
and coffee.
What if they had dirty magazines?
All you can want.
Yeah.
dirty books, right this way.
What was your favorite, other than Playboy and Penthouse?
Well, I mean, of course, you got to go Hustler. I mean,
Hustler, Cherry Club.
No, I never went in for those.
You never went for those?
I did go through a leg show phase where there was a magazine called Leg Show.
Okay.
I bought a couple of those, but that's about it. Never like high society, no Knave, nothing of that, you know.
I remember the first non-Playboy Penthouse one I got was Club. And I swear to God, I thought I saw her intestines. She was spread so far open, and I don't find that appealing. It's not sexy.
It's funny. Young kids out there today will have no idea what we're talking about. But back in the day, if you could find a nudie book, it was like finding buried treasure.
And you found it in the woods, soaking wet.
In the woods. Anyway, you never know where you find it. I mean, like you could see it from 50 yards away, and you know
what it was.
You know that
because most magazines didn't have that color scheme on the cover.
You'd be like right away, you know it was something good. Now. Me and my buddy my buddy's had an older brother. Okay, now everyone's older brother probably had a little porno stash, right?
Sure.
This guy had a drawer filled to capacity with books. Okay, not one of them was Playboy or Penthouse or even Hustler. Okay, they're the top three, I would say.
Sure.
Okay, I know people look down their nose at Hustler, and I get it, but still, it was a good.
Hey, I got hit by the wheelchair of Larry Flint.
There you go. I mean, right there.
Right.
I mean, that's legendary.
Right.
Okay, so they're the top three. But when his brother left the house one afternoon, I remember he says, "Come on, we'll go check out his book, his drawer." We opened it and we're looking through the books and everything, and I'm like, "This is just disturbing. This wasn't even the women."
Do you remember the titles,
dude? It was awful. It was just like old.
That was the name of the magazine. It's awful.
It should have been. They were like pictures from the 70s. It looked like old like Swedish erotica boxes, All the women had like terrible hair. The pictures and like all the men were like had leather collars and stuff, and it was just awful. I was like, this isn't turning me on. And I remember like every now and then like someone say, "Oh, we were up so and so's house. You ever check out his?" And he said, "Yeah, we went up and saw his brother's books." And I told my story, and another kid goes, "I can't believe I'm saying this, but I know what you're talking about." Then we all started talking. We agreed there was something wrong with them. Then we find out he's a little kind of touched.
A little cuckoo?
Yeah.
So did it look like the movie that Travis was watching in Taxi Driver?
Exactly.
All right.
Although that movie, it probably made that movie look like The Sound of Music. And then we noticed, right, on some of the page, I picked up on this right away because there were check marks on some of the pictures.
Oh.
But some of them didn't have check marks.
He had a party with that page.
That's what I said. I said, that's his way of saying I already had this one. Isn't that? And I know that's what the case was. Now, and this was right in the house. I'm like, there's no way his mother didn't see this. And I mean, again, if I was a mother and I had a young son and I found a Playboy in his room, I'd be like,
I'd be applauding him. I'd be like, good.
I knew this day was coming. I mean, you got to have a little talk with him and everything. But if I found this, I'd be like, holy shit, this ain't good. This is not good.
He needs help. He needs to speak to a priest.
These were they weren't. There was nothing. Like you didn't go like, oh, you didn't look at the girl and go, oh, like how you fall in love with a playmate or something like that.
Several, yeah.
It's like, oh, your heart just breaks.
Became friends with them too.
Yeah, your heart breaks because they're so beautiful at that age.
Right.
At that young age.
What are you talking about at that age?
I was just
any age.
This made me more scared of women than I was when I was a young kid. I was like, I don't like this. I just want to go home. So it was very, very disturbing.
And now kids can have it in the palm of their hands on their phone and thumb through a million selections on Spank Bank or whatever.
The gratifying quest is just gone.
Yeah, there's no more sense of adventure.
No.
Every kid that's a millennial or a Gen Xer had that experience.
Yeah.
All right. God rest his soul, Nathan over in England, when we used to chat with him on the Twitter chats.
Yep.
He goes, it must be a worldwide thing, TC, because I could be in the woods, lost, and I would find wood porn.
Yeah.
Sherwood Forest. It was all over the world. People did this. You think the aliens did it, left them there?
Aliens are just some guys who were like, all right, I'm going to do some kid a favor out there. You were paying it forward.
But why were they always in the woods? Were these lumberjacks?
Where are you going to leave them on the street?
Why not? I found them in gutters in the street before.
Oh, yeah. Everyone, like I said, once in a while finds them in a gutter, but...
Everybody's going to score in the street sometime.
Yeah.
But
then you get to the age where you buy your own. That was always the thing when you bought your first one, like, fuck, that's not buying it.
Okay. I used to go, I never did it in my hometown.
No, yeah, of course not.
Because you didn't want to get ratted out by,
Can I guess where you went?
Sure.
Harvard Square?
You are exactly right. That's an applause thing right there.
Finally, I guessed something right on this show.
But I had a method to it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Preach to the choir.
I would go in on a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
All right. when those magazine stands, I mean, there were,
That magazine stand in the middle of Harvard Square.
it's no longer there. It's gone.
And not just for like those magazines, but
every magazine in the
everything.
world.
It was awesome.
And they weren't behind the counter.
No, which was great because you didn't have to ask for it.
Right. You didn't go, can I have,
Can I have a gallery, a nave, and a cherie?
yeah, can I have
And a Wee magazine, please.
Playboy's College Girls Volume 6?
Yeah. Summer Fun 87.
So I would go. Every time I would get one of them. I went with the Playboys. I went with the not just the Playboy magazine, but
the collections.
the collection books.
Oh yeah, lingerie special.
Yeah, always with those. Always with those. I guess that's why I'm like shallow Hal now. But I would get 3 magazines, not dirty magazines. I would get a wrestling magazine, a science fiction magazine.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Playboy magazine.
Yeah.
And if there was a woman working in there, I'd go somewhere else.
Of course, always, yeah.
I always waited for the old guy
Yeah.
that always worked in there. The guy's been selling newspapers
Did
for
you do
50
the move where you
years.
walk in and you immediately look to see who's working just so you're not going to waste your time?
Oh, yeah.
That was whether or not you're going to stay there or not.
Because there was many places you could go in Harvard Square. It wasn't just one location.
Or if there was 2 people there, you had to time it.
Oh, it was 2 people there. I'm going over reading Pro Wrestling Illustrated, looking at, look at those standings. Oh, Hulk Hogan's the champion. Oh, yeah.
You get like a man and a woman at the counter.
Are they gone yet? Are they gone yet? Do I have to go across the street? Okay. And then there's an old guy who, the typical newspaper guy who had the change belt on him and everything. And you walk up and you stack them.
Yep.
You put the Playboy in the bottom, the wrestling, and the Star Trek magazine on the top. And he's like, yeah. You old enough for this, Sonny? Yeah. And they never asked it.
They just ask you that question.
They didn't ask it. It wasn't like, like
They weren't busting on you. They knew.
right. So, and then of course you couldn't wait to get home.
Yeah.
You couldn't wait. You had it.
But that was half the fun too.
you had it in the brown bag.
Hoping that bag didn't rip.
And because you're on the subway and whatnot.
He's reading nude books.
And then what I would do, because you thumb through, it's like, oh my God, Miss June. Oh my God, I have to go look at Miss June again. Yeah. And then you put the Star Trek magazine and you put Miss June in it, and you hold up the Star Trek magazine and you're like,
it's a good move. I never did that one.
And you're thumbing through it and whatnot. And you sit at the very end of the subway train.
It wasn't like, and there was a science to the way they rang you up too, because they take them and then they just had that bag. They slipped them right in. Right. They never like struggled. And it was just one motion.
And I always waited to be the last person in line.
Of course.
Because you have all these college girls who come in and they're I didn't care. I had no shame.
They're not going to go out with guys like us at that age anyway.
I had Miss June. I don't need you. Yeah. All right, Miss June is going to be there.
Pains in the ass they are. What's your major? I'm a socio-economical douchebag.
I'm in journalism. That's why I'm studying all these magazines.
I used to buy Goldmine, Spin, and the obligatory.
What was Goldmine?
Goldmine was a music collector's.
Oh, okay, all right.
It was like you could buy and trade with people all over the world, and it was like they'd have articles that were just freaking awesome about music, and it was one of the best magazines ever. It was it was like a big newspaper type thing. It was just the best. Or in a Rolling Stone. Like, I'd be working. I had my first job, and I was, hustling. And I was just like, I'm going to go treat myself. But again, I would buy those magazines because I wanted them. They weren't all camouflage, I'd
read the wrestling in the Star Trek magazine.
But but I figured, if I'm going to go through all that, I'm going to go with the Hustler. Only because it had a little bit of everything.
And those Playboy magazines had a certain smell to them.
I never really smelled them. I'm going to go on record saying
I'm not saying I was licking the magazine or anything like that. I'm just saying it had that freshly printed stink. You're in the printing industry.
It's probably a little glossy stock. That's
you didn't.
Nothing smells good like a new magazine or a new book or a newspaper.
Right.
I mean,
you didn't half-ass his publications.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Obviously, I mean, some of those magazines I still have in their pristine condition.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I have a collection of all the only Playboys I saved were the celebrity editions.
On the cover or the inside?
Both. Like at the Cindy Crawford one.
I never saw that one.
Oh, I should bring it up.
Oh, yeah. I love Cindy Crawford.
I got that one. Who the hell was the other one?
Did you ever see the Madonna one? That was nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, she was on the cover in 1985. It was 1985 Madonna. So you're like, oh, yeah, like a virgin. Yeah. And you open it up, she looks like she just got out of a concentration camp.
Nice Italian girl. I didn't hate that.
Okay, well, she didn't have to have fur hanging from her armpits.
No, but teach his own.
All right.
Well, I did learn a little something from that one.
I remember that one. That was up in York Beach, Maine. And for an entire week, I didn't have the balls to go in and grab it and look at it.
I bought that one with a Herald.
But I went in there and I'm like, because Madonna was an attractive girl back in that day.
Sure, of course.
And I'm like,
gorgeous.
I'm like, I gotta get that. I'm 14 years old. I'm like, shit. And I waited to the last day of our York Beach vacation. I didn't buy it just to look at it, and I'm like, that doesn't
I bought it.
That doesn't even look like her.
Yeah, everybody. But as you get older, you learn to appreciate those type of things. She was a good looking girl.
Who would you have loved to seen in Playboy that never ever did it?
Good question. Jessica Lange, maybe? I don't know. I was just watching King Kong before I left the house.
I have two.
Oh.
All right. First and foremost, Carrie Fisher, right after Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
Can you imagine how that would be the number one selling Playboy of all time? That would have made.
Keep talking. I'm not ignoring you. I meant
All
to
right.
send you something today. I hope I didn't.
And the second one I always wanted to see in there was Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I did delete it. Never mind. Yeah, that I could see that.
Those were the two women that I always wanted to see in Playboy.
Or Sunny at her peak, instead of the ones that you see now where she's real fat and fried.
Oh, man. Ron Jeremy didn't even want to do her in those movies.
Sticking feet in her egg.
No, Sunny has always been a whore. She's always been low-class trash.
I love it.
I met her long before she got into the WWF, and she was a stuck-up see you next Tuesday.
Well, I'm sure she was.
But she was a nobody at the time.
She was hot.
She might have been hot, but no, she doesn't even compare to Elizabeth.
Hey,
no
man,
one does.
You're asking who I wanted to see.
All right. Well, you're granted, yeah. But, I mean, when I was sitting there watching Return of the Jedi, and everybody's like, man, I think she's going to do Playboy. You think she's going to do Playboy? We all were praying.
Yeah.
We would go to church on Sundays just to pray that Carrie Fisher would do Playboy. Never happened.
China didn't fulfill any of those needs for you?
No.
China doll?
Remember when she cut a promo for me? She called me TC Pastrami.
I never saw that.
Oh, it's on my YouTube page.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta look for it. God bless her. She was a sweetheart.
She was a sweetheart. She was a very nice girl, but she had her demons, and she was on something that day. Hi, this is China, and you're watching TC Pastrami.
Terrorizing prick. Ruined her.
Unbelievable. But yeah, those are the ones that I wanted to see. Damn it!
But the quest is just no longer there.
Chat GPT, I guess, could do it now.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
No, there isn't.
I remember when I rented my first adult film.
Oh yeah.
Had to walk back from the video store in my hometown. Now these were new. Everyone's like getting VCRs for the first time, and they just opened up this video club, and this guy knew.
It's like 84, right. 85.
Yeah, and this is like, he probably has 15 movies, but he also had the black curtain. So I'm like, I'm going in the black curtain.
The beads.
Yes, yeah. I'm going in there. And I rented, it was called Pleasure Hunt with Ginger Lynn. That was the first one I saw. So now I'm walking home with this video, and it's a telltale brown. Like, remember the Polaroid boxes that were black?
Oh, yeah.
They looked like that, but they were brown, and they had a little card in there with a date stamped on it. That's how sophisticated the system was. So I had 2 days to bring it back. It was $1 a day or something.
Be kind, rewind.
But I had to pay like $80 to get into the club to begin with.
Of course, yes.
So I'm walking home. People see you with that thing, and they want to know what you rented.
Yeah. What did you say it was?
Revenge of the Nerds, because that was the one everybody was talking about. Revenge. Oh, it's hilarious. You're gonna like it. Oh my God, it was so funny. We like that. And I'm like, yeah, you don't just see what's in this box. Trust me.
See, my mother didn't know or care. I had my own room, my own VCR and everything.
Well, yeah,
I wasn't in the family room.
Mothers aren't stupid for crying out loud.
No, she wasn't stupid, but she didn't care.
If you were like my friend's brother, she would have cared. But no,
right.
You weren't. That was just a normal, healthy obsession. That's all. Those were the days, though. It was fun.
What are you talking about? It's still happening right now. What are you talking about?
It's just not as fun anymore.
No, it is not. It's not. It's not. It's like it's a quest.
Yeah.
It was an adventure. It's like, am I going to score a dirty magazine in the woods today when I'm out, playing with my friends, or is the guy who works at the video store finally going to say, I don't care, just go rent what you want?
I remember when we got one of the girls we hung out with. She was babysitting, so we were all going.
Sounds like a movie already.
Well,
yeah.
She had some of the girls over. Some of the guys came over. We're sneaking beers and everything. And I had the video. I think we were probably like 14 or 15. And I had the videotape. And they're like, I think this is going to get them all in the mood. They were completely repulsed and disgusted by everything. And all the guys were in one room watching it and everything. But it was the only VCR was in this family's home because they had money. So because they could hire a girl to be their babysitter. And I'm sure the mother and father would have loved to know that their bedroom is a bunch of teenage boys sitting in there sipping Michelobes, watching a dirty movie on their bed.
Oh, look, it's Ginger Lynn.
They're like, well, that's when we first started knowing their names. Like, I got to remember her name.
You know, she was married to Jethro Bodine for a while.
Really?
Yeah, Max Bayer Jr.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, he had good taste because she was a knockout back in the day. And I'm not even a blonde guy either, but she was there. She was something else. But,
What a combination.
yeah. do some ciphering for us.
What do you mean?
1 and 1 is 2.
2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 4 is 8.
Yeah. Go.
And 10, and 10 to 10 is 20. Go from there.
Yeah.
And then to have fun with this.
Do some gazintas.
Gesundheit.
All right, before you sneeze all over the place, why don't you wrap up the show,
Yeah,
Quincy?
why don't you? Uh-oh. We want to thank everyone.
Well, we want to thank everyone for watching this unique episode, as usual. And remember, our celebrity just got out of jail, so don't drink and drive.
Why
Please.
not?
Because look what happened. We're going to have to make that a celebrity, an example. My message is posted publicly so everyone can see it. Because there's what happens if you drink and drive. So please drive home carefully. And remember, we never close.
You better suck down those onion rings. They're starting to stink.
I'm going to have those for breakfast.
All right, we'll see you next time.